Roblox criticized for shooting recreations, and a little bit of disappointing news for Halo Infinite. All that and more, my name's Ethos, and these are your top 5 stories for this week's Free-to-Play Weekly. Coming in at number 5, nearly every video game can trace its DNA to something that came earlier. Fortnite is a battle royale, which means it owes its debt to PUBG and H1Z1 and other games in that genre that have come before it. Among Us took inspiration from party games like Mafia, Werewolf, and Secret Hitler, so it's hardly a 100% new idea either. The functionalities, similar Unfortunate Spacemen, also preceded it into the digital realm by a couple of years. But nobody would accuse those two games of being exact duplicates. But when Fortnite released its imposter mode into the wild yesterday, it did come off as seemingly extremely similar to the game Deja Vu of backstabbing and betrayal, and that's brought out a few murmurs from its developers. Kotaku has taken note of several comments about Fortnite's new mode from the team at Innersloth. These include community director Victoria Tran, who said, "It would have been really cool to collab, haha," and programmer Gary Porter, who also shared side-by-side images of Fortnite's loop control and Among Us's SKLED maps. It's okay though, they flipped the electricity in medbay and connected security to the cafeteria. Personally, I think that was a little bit of a reach because they're both rooms with a corridor, sure, but I don't think they're exactly a near one-to-one copy of each other. Even Innersloth's co-founder, Marcus Puff Bromander, also chimed in saying, "We didn't patent the Among Us mechanics. I don't think that leads to a healthy gaming industry. Is it really that hard to put 10% more effort into putting your own spin onto things?" Fortnite isn't the first game to try and glom on to the meteoric rise of Among Us, but it's certainly the highest profile case, and it's unlikely that Innersoft will be able to prove any kind of damages in court if it was so inclined to go that route. Then again, maybe that's just the perfect time to strike, while Epic's lawyers are a little distracted right now. And coming in at number 4, speaking of collaborations, another collaboration is headed to Lion Games anime MMORPG Soulworker. This past week, the company announced the launch of a collaboration which will be content inspired by the light novel IP Konosuba, God's Blessing on a Wonderful World, to the game. Over the next 4 weeks, players will be able to complete missions in the Vagabond of a Wonderful World quest and earn special rewards, including limited edition costumes modeled after Konosuba characters Kazuma, Megumi, Aqua, and Yunyun. Each costume comes with a Konosuba jester. All total, there are 4 quests to take part in. The event is in-game now and will last until September the 2nd. And that moves us to story number 3, Skydome, the 4v4 tower defense game with a touch of MOBA, is now available to players via early access. The game can be picked up on Gamigo Glyph's platform or via Steam for those of you who'd much rather have everything in one place. Accompanying the launch of EA is the massive patch titled Erebus Invasion, which includes a new champion, Marcus. The patch also implemented gameplay and balance changes as well as the brand new invasion system. Marcus, the protector of Athalan, appears to be a tank-type character as he features a passive ability that provides him with time healing when his health drops below a certain point. He also boasts the ability titled You Will Not Pass that creates an aura around him and frightens enemies while dealing damage. As for Erebus, the entity the update is named after, he is also known as a Shadowbringer. This means that when the player encounters him in the Greek jungle area, they'll find it full of shadows that they need to cross in order to get to him. He also brings Shadowlings with him, these minions generated from the shadows that players must defeat before being able to bring them into enter the enemy's arena. In addition to the new character and creatures, the update also dropped a brand new custom mode and spectator mode. The spectator mode will be found in custom lobbies. Early access has also begun with the game's first battle pass, the first season. I'll be doing a in-depth video on this game very soon, so keep your eyes peeled on this YouTube channel for more details. And moving into story number 2, Roblox is a platform that lets creators create all kinds of experiences, and many of those fall under the headers of shooters. Blasting zombies or robots or even evil humans is generally accepted, but some users have been using Roblox's tools to recreate real-life massacres. As reported by The Verge, Anti-Defamation League researcher Daniel Kelly recently found 2 simulations of the 2019 Christchurch mosque shootings in New Zealand with just the simple search of Christchurch. It's the 3rd time Kelly has found such content within Roblox ecosystem. Roblox has removed the games and suspended the users responsible, but as The Verge points out, with 40 million daily users creating content on the platform, sometimes content like this slips through. It's especially difficult when the search term is a city, which requires a human review to balance allowing references to geographical locations, but not uses that violates our policies. And that moves us to your biggest story of the week. It's been a little while since I last mentioned Halo Infinite. Some of you might be wondering, well, what's going on with the free-to-play multiplayer experience set in the Halo universe? Luckily for you, we have gotten some answers thanks to the latest development update video posted by the Halo YouTube channel. This video discusses player response to the tech preview that they held 3 weeks ago. Hundreds of thousands of players participated globally and did over 1 million both matches and filed thousands of support tickets. They discuss a little bit of the more prevalent issues and how they plan on handling them throughout the video. These include balance changes, things specifically to certain hardware, and more. Players can expect another tech preview in the future with more players being allowed in. In addition to the content already tested this time, the team is planning on adding 4v4 drills and PvP as well as big team battles. The video also discusses some launch plans, not all of which players seem pleased with, if some Reddit threads are anything to go by. It seems that a few things most players would have considered standard, such as a co-op campaign in Forge, will not be available when the game launches. In the video, they discussed the fact that delaying the game was apparently on the table. So some thought among players was that they dropped these features to make the holiday window instead. The full video can be found on the Halo Infinite website. And that moves us to the question of the week. With Halo Infinite announcing there'll be no co-op campaign or Forge day one, does that make you not want to try the game at all? Or do you not really even care, considering, you're going to be able to play multiplayer for free? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And these are your top 5 stories for this week's Free to Play Weekly. Don't forget to check out mmobomb.com for giveaways and the latest news. My name's Ethos, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out, everyone.